Job chapter 27, Job continued his discourse and said, "As God lives, who has taken away my right and denied me justice, and the Almighty who has caused bitterness and grief for my soul, as long as my life is within me, and the breath of God is still in my nostrils, my lips will not speak unjustly, nor will my tongue utter deceit. Far be it from me that I should admit you are right in your accusations against me. Until I die, I will not remove my integrity from me. I hold fast my uprightness and my right standing with God, and I will not let them go. My heart does not reproach me for any of my days." I love this. He is declaring that he is not going to falsely confess sin that he did not commit, right? He's got some integrity in here. I'm not sure how many more chapters we got to go. We're getting towards the end. Okay, Job's coming back out. I was like, how many more chapters do we got to go? Okay, so he's coming back up out of that, right? It was the woe is me a little bit and maybe me, but now he's like, I'm standing firm with things. Okay, verse 7, the state of the godless. "May my enemy be as the wicked, and he who rises up against me be as the unrighteous, the unjust. For what is the hope of the godless, even though he has gained in this world, when God takes his life? Will God hear his cry when trouble and distress come upon him? Will he take delight in the Almighty when he call on God? Will he call on God at all times?" Right? He knows that the wicked have no lasting hope when they stand before God. It's the relationship that stands is most important. "I will teach you regarding the hand, the power of God. I will not conceal what is with the Almighty, God's actual treatment of the wicked. Behold, all of you have seen it. Why then do you act vainly and foolishly, cherishing worthless concepts?" Do you cherish worthless concepts? Do you even give a thought to what the enemy's telling you and cherish them? Not cherish them, but think about them over and over. Don't cherish them. "This which I'm about to explain is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the inheritance which tyrants and oppressors receive from the Almighty. Though his children are many, they are destined for the sword, and his descendants will not have sufficient bread. Those who survive him will be buried because of the plague, and their widows will not be able to weep. Though he heaps up silver like dust and piles up clothing like clay, he may prepare it, but the just will wear it. And the innocent will divide the silver. He builds his house like a spider's web, like a contemporary hut which is a watchman makes. He lies down rich, but never will again. He opens his eyes, and it's gone. Terrors overtake him like a suddenly rising flood. A windstorm steals away him in the night, and the east winds lift him up, and he is gone. It sweeps him out of his place, for it will hurl thunderbolts of God's wrath at him unsparingly without compassion. He flees in haste from its power. People will clap their hands at him to mock and ridicule him and hiss him out of his place." He's describing the eventual downfall of the wicked here, right? Even though they gain wealth and power, it's not going to last forever. And that's hard to see. We see that it's delayed, but it's never absent. Like God, it's not. It's always going to do this. So I wrote down the key verse, "Till I die, I will not put away my integrity from me." I try to tell my boys that, and well, my girls too, that it's very important to be a man of your word. I tell my boys all the time, you be a man of your word if you tell somebody. So if they do tell me something, they're going to do something, I said, okay, you just told me you're going to do that. And then if they don't, because teenagers, they don't sometimes, I said, but what did you tell me? I said, you got to be a man of your word. If you did that, you got to make sure you follow through. If you say you're going to be somewhere, be somewhere. So I tell my girls that too. If you say you're going to work, then you better work. If you say you're going to show up, you better show up. It's very, very important for all of those things. So, all right, we're getting to the end. I believe things are going to come good. So I'll see you tomorrow.